Good evening, viewers. This is the Friday's regional news. Starting off with news from the Twin Island Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. A gunman on Thursday opened fire, killing a 47-year-old mother of two, while seriously injuring a man who was next to her on the San Juan public road. Police said that around 2:10 p.m., Roxanne Barrow of 9th Avenue, Baratara, and Quincy Williams, 29, were standing outside a bar located next to a children's clothing store when they were approached by a gunman wearing a coverall and a blue-colored hat. The man drew a gun, pointed it at Barrow, and opened fire, while Williams, who was next to her, sustained a gunshot to his back. The gunman then ran east along the main road and escaped. Nothing was taken from Barrow or Williams, and they were both taken to the Eric Williams Medical Sciences Complex, where Barrow was pronounced dead on arrival and Williams was treated and admitted. Investigations are ongoing. Continuing with news from Dominican Republic. The childhood friend accused of fatally shooting Dominican Republic's Minister of Environment and Natural Resources this week allegedly did so because he was denied environmental permits he was seeking on behalf of various companies, according to judicial documents obtained on Thursday. One of the permits that slain former Minister Orlando George had denied and submitted by his longtime friend and now suspect, who served as the intermediary between the companies and the ministry. That particular permit involved a request to export 5,000 tons of used batteries, according to the documents. Those permits and others were found inside a briefcase the suspect was carrying when the minister, who is the son of a former president, was shot 6 times at his office on Monday. The documents state authorities wrote that the suspect was bothered by that particular permit. They also described Cruz, the suspect, as a cold and calculating murderer and are seeking 1 year of preventive prison as investigation continues. Minister George was shot and killed in office on Monday. And finally, on tonight's regional news. The Biden administration is lifting its requirement that international air travelers to the U.S. take a COVID-19 test within a day before boarding their flights, easing one of the last remaining government mandates meant to contain the spread of the coronavirus. A senior administration official said Friday that the mandate will expire Sunday at 12:01 a.m., adding that the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention (CDC) determined it as no longer necessary. The official, speaking on the condition of anonymity to preview the formal announcement, said that the agency would reevaluate the need for the testing requirement every 90 days and that it could be reinstated if a troubling new variant emerges. The Biden administration put in place the testing requirement last year as it has moved away from restrictions that banned non-essential travel from several dozen countries, most of Europe, China, Brazil, South Africa, India, and Iran, and instead focused on classifying individuals by the risk they pose to others. That has concluded the Friday's regional news. I'm Joel Vogt. Back to you, Travis.